if we're loved? What next then?
Welcome, everyone. I am so with you guys on this healing journey. The energies have been back and forth, moving forward movement, and then a step back, forward movement, and then a step back. And as I was pre-shuffling, the Three of Swords and the Hangman jumped out, and the download was, congratulations. You are looking at your past stories and heartbreak from a different view, from a higher perspective, with your higher self, and you're letting those stories go. That was download. Here they come, y'all. So we have the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Strength. So you are going to need no, they said that's not it. You do have the inner strength now to take this all the way home. We have 1 week left until we get that Virgo full moon, but we are on the other side of the really dark energies. Yeah, I wanted to do some more readings, but I could see I needed to take a step back and just allow the spirit to do the work in me, and just show up and be completely focused and ready and available. And it's been, I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful for the time allotted for these inward times to let go of the past. I'm so grateful to to join with you guys on one-on-ones and here. It's been very helpful for my healing. Very quickly, do you embody this? These are both your energies. So now we have Cupid's arrows or good messages coming to you, and you have the strength to. Yeah, I was watching this movie called um, I Can Only Imagine, where it's a true story of a guy who just couldn't make it in music. He was beaten really severely by his father, and he believed so badly that he was worthless and could never do anything good with his life, or even come close to having his dreams, because his dad told him he never could. And so even when good things came to him, he would act so all over the place, and he wasn't able to accept compliments or be around professional people, because he was just always trying to make a joke, always nervous, always scared when the fist was going to fall or the next shoe was going to drop. So what the spirit is saying, those past stories have been released, and you are able to handle this good news. It isn't always easy to accept our life is changing into just huge amounts of love and connection, and just outpouring of resources and love. So the spirit is saying it's coming, and you have the strength to handle the good, to be, because underneath you have this King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and healing. Okay, so here we go. Here we are. It's coming, y'all. And you have the ability to just be in the presence of this wealth and abundance and love in a calm way. You are observing that, as because you've spent so much time observing the pain and the suffering, that now you're able to, you have the strength to change your world. And you are co-creating with the universe this new world of love. You're co-creating with the universe, letting go of these old stories of pain. You're co-creating with the universe this new life, because you're an active participant in changing your mind and the things that you do that have gotten the same results over and over again. So now you're like, yeah, I do need to change my thoughts, but I also need to change the things I do every day, the way I speak out loud, the way I enter a room, the way I answer a phone, mostly the way I speak to myself, but the way I speak to others. Have I forgiven everyone? These are the things that you've been working on. This takes a lot of inner strength. And now the spirit is saying you also have the strength to accept this fast coming in abundance It's something new and it's a gift from God and it's something that you desire. And the Spirit wants you to know that if you have anything that you're afraid of, health concerns or people not forgiving you, the Spirit is saying the answer to those fears is just to do what you love, do what your passion is, and that heals everything. And be kind and loving and be firm and set boundaries. So we're going to be in the present so that we can choose all of these things. We're going to be in the presence of love. We're going to be in attention. We're going to be in the present moment, every moment that we can remember. And if we forget, we simply remind ourselves. But that is going to heal your suffering, your pain, your illness, your dark energies, your off vibrations, your forgiveness. Do what you know you love. That is the lesson. And this message has been coming in so much, and it's rest and recovery. And they're saying that you are going, don't stay in bed all day unless you really feel sick. But what they're saying is rest and recovery is going to be a way of life. So you are going to do all those things that involve shining your light, opening your heart, and being in your passion. But you're going to have to rest in between. And we've been talking about this since I started this channel 2 years ago. You have to pause in between. You have to rest in between. You have to meditate. You don't have to stay in meditation for days at a time. You can if you want, but you're being asked to shine your light and to rest in between. Why? Because you're getting downloads. This is just happening. The cards are you are getting downloads from the Spirit so that you can take the next step, so that you can accept this Ace of Pentacles, this gift from God, so that you can see how far you've come and that you have the courage to accept what is for you, what you have prayed for, and that you have the ability to keep it and be at peace with it and not give it away or smush it in the ground. You are ready, and that's why it's coming so quickly. Now, don't get in the way. Spirit's saying it's just a spark in your heart, but let it come. You're doing a great job. The Spirit is bringing it to you. So those were underneath the deck. And then these other cards that came out that I have here was this is what's happening right now. Something that you love is coming very quickly to you. And when that, you'll know when it comes, but when that comes, it's going to be that final push you needed to get you into that calmer water. It's kind of like we can sit in our rooms all day and meditate, and it's okay if we want to, but if we ask for help, we can get it. So the Spirit will bring in a person, place, thing, opportunity, circumstance. This one that's coming to you, where did it go? The Ace of Pentacles. It's missing, but I've held it up. Okay. So the Spirit is bringing in one for you. Oh, here it is. Two aces, actually. So, but the Spirit is bringing something in your mind and in your material physical world that's going to help you get, it's just a lifetime of hurt is being let go of. So you've done a great job and you still are. It's a lifetime, school. The school is for life. We're here to learn, nothing else. So the Spirit is sending in very quickly someone to help push you along to that other side. And it brings you into a new world. The wheel turns in your favor. What I mean by that, it turns in your favor, is because you now have a bird's eye view of yourself, your life, your situations, your healing, your lessons, and you are inspired by this healing because you can see that you have participated in the change of your life and your mind, and that you have some power to choose a beautiful life, a loving life, a good life, that you are not damned to, I have no dark cards to show you here because you have been facing your darkness for so long that the Spirit is saying, good job. And now you're looking with me and we're going to stay there because you're strong now. And it's the King of Swords. It's kind of like, it's funny because you have these two cards together. So let's take a look at them together. First of all, the King of Swords is a leader in communication. He's a king, and this is air energy. He's like, I can't really see. Oh, wow. He's got the wisdom of this owl. He's got like feathers around his wrist, and he's got all kinds of winged creatures around him. He's a little bit worn, so he has been through all of his trials and tests, and now he's able to lead other people to authentic communication and help them lead as well. That's the message I'm getting, is that you're going to help lead others because of the darkness that you've been through. It's paired with the Knight of Wands, which is a new, Knight of Wands. It's it kind of goes, it definitely goes with this Queen of Wands. So, but it's a knight, so it's not as advanced as mastering. She can turn that into whatever she wants with her magic wand. This is very new. So she's all over the place. She's young. She's just like, yeah, it's like, I'm I have so much passion in me. I'm going to the beat of my own drum. So now what the spirit is saying is that you have the energies now combined. So you have the lightness of a child and the carefree energy of a brand new child that's going to be in wonder, beating to their own drum. And yet it's been merged with this way to communicate that can really reach people. This leader in communication and this child of passionate wonder is now you embody all of those characteristics, and you're ready to demonstrate that to the world because you have all of this in your heart, and you lead by demonstration because literally you're just watching it all happen and living your best life. Boom. That was the microphone. Let's get some oracle messages. My cards are mixed up. Let's get a couple more messages here. See what else wants to come out. Okay, so we got, at the same time they flipped over, it's regeneration and new life. So yes, it's like the phoenix rising. The old self has, and this is 46, which is a 10. So the end of a cycle, you have gone through a death and a rebirth in this lifetime. See the new growth? See the ashes still. So it's still kind of, I have goosebumps. It's still smoldering, that fire, the death. It's like, it's still fresh in your mind. It wasn't easy, but you did it. And here's the new life on the tree, and there's the 10. And then we have new life, which is 39. And here you are, coming out of the womb, coming out of your shell, ready to begin again. Begin again. One more day. Yes, 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 yes. Activation. You are activated for this. Transcending. Sanctuary, patience, and love. Okay, so you got sanctuary, patience, and love after this. So that's what that rest and recovery card is. There's going to be a need for rest in between all these new beginnings and all these great things. You're still transcending a little bit, like it was still smoldering. So you're not ever going to be out of the woods completely, because spirit wants you to stay focused and present so that you can continue to get downloads and guidance. You've got lots of work to do now. You're reborn, and you're not going to be able to ever go back the way you came. You're never going to be able to do things the same, and that's a good thing. Now you are able to be guided, and it's going to require that you keep bringing yourself back to the present and focus on emptying the mind so that you can receive the messages of where to go next and who to go to. And you don't need to try to make it happen. You know, if there's no invitation, don't worry about it. Just go to the next. Okay. Don't push. You're a miracle worker because you've overcome the world, and you will continue to do that with the spirit. You are doing it, and you are doing a great job. Those are the messages that I have for you. See you next time.
What if we exist somewhere else in bliss, and we've always been at home? What if we made it up and it's all a puff of dust?